I like working with my hands building things, and I like the history of the trains, and so there's a lot of fun parts of the hobby.
Model railroader Brian Oakley has been interested in trains since he was 5 years old, and for the past 30 years he's been creating and collecting.
It's trying to recreate maybe a slice of life that you might see the children playing basketball, the woman looking for her car keys at her car, and things like that.
It's a passion shared by a lot of people. Bob Medcraft took his love of trains to another level, opening Choo Choo Bob's train store in St. Paul.
When I was a kid growing up, my grandpa used to take me for rides in the caboose many, many years ago. And just as time went on, I got myself a model railroad, and I was always remained interested in it.
By trade, Bob produces television commercials, so he coupled his TV skills with his passion for trains to create the Choo Choo Bob Show.
Today we're going to talk about trains!
First we were just going to make something like a public access show and with engineer Paul, and then we thought, no, let's get some more actors and let's build a set, and it kind of evolved. It's turned out great. We're really proud of it.
But Bob noticed a void in the Twin Cities for model railroaders like Brian.
It seems sort of crazy, but there really aren't any two-day train shows. And if you're a train guy, you'd understand the seriousness of the problem, the lack of a two-day train show.
So last year, Bob teamed with the Great River Valley System, a Twin Cities-based railroad club. Together, they organized the Great Minnesota Train Expo, held the past 2 years at the Eagan Civic Arena.
Well, the kids are really into it, like the Thomas and that kind of stuff. They really, really dig the trains. It's amazing. And then the grandparents, and the grandpas and the grandmas, everybody had somebody in their family who worked for the railroad. So it's always kind of something fun for them to do.
Dozens of exhibitors showed off their trains and terrains, linking displays together to create a miniature railroad system. And for aspiring collectors, there were thousands of trains on sale.
We bought him his first set when he was 1. And then he's just been hooked since. So we go watch the North Star down in Coon Rapids and watch for trains. And I think boys just love things that move.
Last year's show laid the tracks. And based on this year's attendance, the Great Minnesota Train Expo seems to be full steam ahead.
Boy, it's going gangbusters this year. Last year we had, I think, about 2,000 people total, and already today, by 1 o'clock this afternoon, I think we were at 2,000 people.
Trains are just fun, and it's a great family activity, and kids love it.
And for this generation of model railroaders, and the next, it fills the need for a 2-day train show in the Twin Cities.
Just a great show. This is one of the better shows we've been to. The folks that put this on are just top notch, and we'll keep coming back as long as you keep having these shows.